But what if something else goes wrong? Kubu asked. Something else always goes wrong. We should be ready. Tiffany shrugged. He's not lying. Then she took a longer sip of her beer. It was a brilliant, clear blue day on the open ocean world of Caledonia, and the undersea cruise ship Venetian Dream had just disappeared below the water's surface, leaving Kubu, Tiffany, and Wesley in their little sports craft. Peering over the side of the boat into water too deep to see clearly to the bottom, Wesley sighed. Fine, but only a little rescue. Fine day like this, with the dolphins frolicking and the sunshine searing our pale, fragile skin to the golden brown of fresh chocolate chip cookies. I don't know how much mental oomph I can put behind any elaborate rescue operations. Tail wagging, Kubu abandoned his fishing pole. Okay, first, we're going to need lots of rope. Maybe 10 or 20 kilometers. Then we break into the big aquarium that's been on all the flat vids around the hotel. What's special about the aquarium? Wesley asked, playing along. Orcas! Kubu exclaimed, wagging his tail so hard that the boat rocked. Hello, Tiffany griped. Some of us are trying to drift away from here on a mental vacation under the water. These little reef fish aren't going to appreciate themselves. Ah, come on, Wesley cajoled. What's it hurt to play along? Plausible deniability, Tiffany countered instantly. If I know nothing, I can't testify against you two chuckleheads if this goes how it sounds like so far. Wesley chuckled. Breaking and entering are just two facets of a crime. There's also planning, luck, and coming up with contingencies so that you don't leave behind any witnesses. And what if Esper really does end up needing a rescue? Honestly, if Esper needs rescuing, I think it's out of our league. Now, just because your flagship has to retreat doesn't mean the fleet has to step in to win the fight. Sometimes it's just about evac. A destroyer and a couple tender ships can still effect an orderly withdrawal. There wasn't anything interesting in view over the little boat's edge. Tiffany swung back around and slumped. Fine. Convince me. What does stealing a couple orcas, I presume trained orcas, do to help Esper if she gets in trouble? Kubu jumped on the opportunity to explain further. Transportation. You see, orcas are like dolphins that look like penguins but are as big as elephants. They're really good swimmers, better than any of us. Fine. If that's how he wanted to play it, Tiffany could throw down. You know how to ride or drive, steer, whatever the fuck you do to get orcas going the direction you want? Maybe it's not hard. Gonna have to side with the kid on this one, Wesley chimed in. Not sure that's standard equipment. Probably need a mission specialist to deliver us Subnautica via Elephant Penguin. Kubu's brain practically steamed in the ocean's sun as he pondered a moment. The trainers! There are two humans who ride the orcas. Their names are Sebastian and Arista. Wesley furrowed his brow. The trainers or the orcas? Trainers, Tiffany cut in swiftly. Okay, maybe I underplayed my interest in the fish show. That dude on the posters is lasers on a barbecue on a sun hot. If we need to seduce him to get him to go along with this crazy plan, I'm your woman. Girl, Wesley corrected. And in the unlikely event that the prospect of an underage seductress might entice him, I'm placing an official kibosh. Tiffany prattled on as if she hadn't heard any of that. And since that's not the sort of thing you can rush, we should really prepare ahead and get this guy Sebastian nice and pre-seduced. Wesley shook his head. Not happening. Kubu began, clearly uncomfortable with this whole region of the plan. Wouldn't it work better with Mr. Wesley and Miss Arista? They're both grown-ups. Not my style, Wesley insisted. No, I think that if our plan relies on securing the services of one or more acrobatically trained oceanographers with all the Hollywood glam of a young Edith and Marty Schornhopper, we're going to have to rely on bribery.
With what money?
Tiffany wanted to know.
Last I checked, we're brokety-broke and living on semi-illicit convo credit. I don't see us scraping up bribe hot minot celebrities' money anytime soon.
Wesley stretched and threw his arms back, rocking the boat. Well, you two keep hashing it out. I'm going to catch a nap. Wake me if there's news or if my skin starts turning red.
Nope, not doing it. Kubu, if you want to plan this Orca heist, you're on your own.
Kubu whined softly, knowing his plan had fallen apart. Baking beneath the sun, lulled by the breeze, he nodded off and dreamed of watery rescues. For more magical mischief in the 26th century, search Black Ocean on your favorite audiobook store or visit blackoceanmissions.com.